What's up, YouTube? It's James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are all doing well out on this raining Tuesday. I'm doing good myself. I come across this story right here about Marilyn Mosby. You know, she was the prosecutor in Baltimore that brung those 6 cops up on charges for basically maiming and killing Freddie Gray. Okay. Now, she wasn't successful in actually getting a conviction. You know, they wind up dropping the charges on the officers. But I believe ever since, that happened, the state of Baltimore has been after Marilyn Mosby ever since. I really do believe that. And here's a story of what she's actually going through with Baltimore right now, okay? It says here, Baltimore prosecutor Marilyn Mosby alleges an indictment against her racially, politically motivated. Okay, so and I think so too. You know what I mean? Because when she brung those cops up on charges, those 6 cops that did that to Freddie Gray, that was being fair right there. But being that she never got a conviction, that shows me that the state of Baltimore was working in the cops' favor and not in the favor of Marilyn Mosby. Okay. Now to get into the story right here, it says lawyer for Baltimore's top prosecutor Marilyn Mosby filed a motion seeking to have the federal indictment alleging she improperly received COVID relief funds and lied on mortgage applications to purchase 2 vacation homes in Florida thrown out, arguing prosecutors were racially and politically motivated to ruin the career of a young progressive black female elected official. The motion filed Friday in the U.S. District Court for the District of Maryland seeks to have the federal indictment against Mosby dismissed on the basis of selective or vindictive prosecution. It specifically names Assistant U.S. Attorney Leo Wise, alleging the animosity shown toward Mosby is an example of a pattern and practice of engaging in similar conduct aimed at other black officials. And U.S. Attorney for the District of Maryland, Eric Byrne, who signed the indictment against Mosby. Okay, yeah. See, I think it's conspiracy. You want to know the truth about it? I really do. I think they got a hit list out on this woman. In other words, right? Okay. To continue, since its inception, the prosecutor against State's Attorney Mosby has been driven by malicious, personal, political, and even racial animus on the part of the prosecutor. Lawyers for Mosby wrote. They continue. The indictment returned against State's Attorney Mosby is the culmination of a long-running crusade to ruin the political career of a young progressive black female elected official led by a prosecutor who has repeatedly made financial contributions to the campaigns of her political opponents and led a prosecution team that engaged in intentionally reckless behavior that stonewalled any participation by state's attorneys Mosby and failed to disclose exculpatory evidence to the grand jury. The motion alleges the indictment was purposely timed to influence her June 2022 election prospects. I believe that because they play dirty. It's all about their little dirty ass politics. When they don't want you to be successful, they launch all kinds of things against you. They start mudslinging and every damn thing else. Okay. Now to continue here, it says a 2-term Democratic Baltimore State's Attorney Mosby, 42, is charged with 2 counts of perjury and 2 counts of making false statements on loan applications. She allegedly requested coronavirus related withdrawals in the amounts of $40,000 and $50,000 from the city of Baltimore's deferred compensation plan. The indictment said she falsely verified meeting at least one of the qualifications as defined under the CARES Act, despite earning a gross salary of $247,957, okay, in 2020. Mosby is also accused of making false statements on loan applications for a $490,500 mortgage, $490,500 mortgage, that is, to purchase a home in Kissimmee, Florida, and for a $428,400 mortgage to purchase a condominium in Longboat Key, Florida. She allegedly failed to disclose that she and her husband, Nick Mosby, Democrat president of the Baltimore City Council, also allegedly had unpaid federal taxes in the account of $45,022, okay? Or that the Internal Revenue Service had placed a lien against all property and rights to property for that amount. Nick Mosby is not charged in this case, okay? Yeah, they throwing every damn thing, including the fucking sink, at these people, at this woman right here, okay? Now, it goes on to say right here, Marilyn Mosby pleaded not guilty to all counts earlier this month. The motion takes aim at Wise for contributing to campaigns of Mosby's Democratic primary opponents for state's attorneys in 2018. Ivan Bates and Theru Vignera, I guess that's the name the Baltimore Sun reported. It also accused Wise of engaging in a smear campaign against Mosby, accusing her office of leaking information about federal investigations into the Baltimore Police Department gun trace task force. You see that? See, this woman right here believes in doing what's right and fair. She holds the police accountable when they break the law. And see, the system don't like shit like that, you know, because the system is flawed and it's crooked. Okay, that's just what it is. But to continue, when you don't have the law or the facts on your side, you claim that it's a witch hunt. You point fingers back at the prosecutors. That's not uncommon. Vignera, a former federal prosecutor, told Fox 45. Experts told the Sun it's a long shot that the motion to dismiss the indictment will be granted based on the subjective views of the prosecution alone, pointing out that sometimes lawyers file litigations for purpose of public relations or word of the motion reaching prospective jurors. Okay. In conclusion here, it says, the Sun noted that Mosby defense team has long targeted Wise and contacted the Justice Department to attempt to squash his year-long criminal tax investigation into Mosby and her husband before charges were filed. But Friday's motion was the first time they have publicly gone after Barron. Okay, so they had this woman right here, you know what I mean, trying to bring her down, trying to end her career, trying to lock her up, trying to break her and her husband, basically. You know, she stepped on a lot of toes, you know, when she went against the political structure, you know, the judicial system, you know, and far as, you know, that whole deal, this is what I believe, you know, Freddie Gray. I do believe that. And then, you know, she still goes against these crooked ass, you know, politicians, you know, and that's right. What she's doing is right. So hopefully, you know, the Most High, you know, look down and bless this woman where she can come out of this, her and her husband, without them actually, you know, breaking her, you know, in other words, taking her career and every damn thing else, locking her up and all that, because that's what they want to do. Okay. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.